Ladies and gentlemen, there she is, Lady Madonna. How are you? Why are you? You're laughing right away.
Well, I'm very entertained by your suit.
Oh, thanks a lot. Bless you.
Thank you.
Right.
Life is full of endless possibilities. Possibilities. Endless possibilities. Possibilities. Endless possibilities.
Because I first want to start off with a question that I've always wanted to ask you. Yeah, really. And people have advised me not to do so, but anyway. What are the odds, this is the question though, what are the odds of you kissing me today? Now, don't answer right away, you know, okay? Because you might fall in love with me the next few minutes. You never know.
Okay. You're so not going to get a part in my husband's movie acting this way.
Damn. Oh, okay. Well, I blew that then. Okay.
American life. American life. I live the American dream. American dream. You are the best thing I've seen. You are not just a dream.
The lyrics, you can't help but notice that the lyrics are very personal, very private indeed. How come that you've decided to let the audience, you know, to get into that and to let them hear that? Because it's very private.
Well, but I mean, since the beginning of my career, maybe not in the very beginning, but since my Like a Prayer album, I have been writing songs that are of a personal nature, and revealing different aspects of my life, hopefully not in an obvious way, but more in a kind of artistic and creative way.
But it's like you're
when
opening
you write,
up.
But I mean, you have to write about what you know about.
Yeah.
And
but even if you give yourself like, this is like so private, you're like an open book right away.
But I'm not just writing about something because I want to reveal something about myself. I want to write it about something so that other people who have had similar experiences could go away with some kind of feeling of being able to heal themselves as well. I take certain situations that could be perceived as painful and turn them into something that's hopeful, that can be educational and enlightening rather than something that paralyzes you.
Yeah, but of course it's good that people can relate to it, but if it means like you're hurting yourself over and over again, because sometimes
How am I
I think,
hurting myself?
well, it's like, you know, opening a wound that's...
Well, everyone knows that my mother died, for instance, when I was a child, so for me to write about it is not some great, big, huge revelation.
But singing it over and over again, like live on stage, wouldn't that make you feel awkward?
Well, I'm not sure I would be singing it over and over again on stage, but no, I mean, I don't, because I'm talking about something that can be perceived as a tragedy, but ultimately something that you can become stronger from, and you can sort of go on and realize that, you know, being angry about things isn't going to get you anywhere in life.
Yeah.
And that, you know, if you have an emptiness inside of yourself and you feel like you need a certain kind of love, the only way you're going to get it is to give it. And that's the message that I want to get across. Not that I want everybody to, you know, dwell on the aspect of it.
First time that I heard the lyrics, I thought, my God, this woman's just had a midlife crisis. Or even that she's been scrutinizing her life and looking back on it and thinking, I've been an ego-driven nutcase.
Oh, you're just quoting other writers.
No, I wanted to say that's your own language. Yeah. That's what you've said yourself. Like,
but
I've been an ego-driven nutcase.
That is exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah. But how's it changing? I mean, you want to change that? That's the idea?
Well, I am changing.
Yeah.
I am changing and growing every day. And each time I, you know, make a record, it is a reflection of where I am at that period of my life.
What I mean is, like, when you've just said from yourself, I'm like an ego-driven nutcase.
By the way,
you want to pull the plug.
I would like to say that everyone on the planet
is an ego-driven
nutcase. And all the decisions that all of us make are based on our egos. So I'm not
agree,
setting
but I got the idea
myself
that you want to. I got the idea you want to pull the plug from that.
No, the idea is I'm saying, look, maybe you can see yourself in me.
Yeah.
I'm an ego-driven nutcase. Yeah. Maybe we can all take something from that, you know, because we're all ego-driven nutcases. And you know what? Being an ego-driven nutcase only gets you into trouble. So I like to eliminate some of the problems in my life and some of the chaos in my life and eliminate some of the ego-driven aspects of my life. So that is what a lot of the songs are about. The point of this record is to bring up subjects that aren't terribly popular, talk about, you know, how obsessed we are as a culture with superficial things, with the way things look, with the surface of life, and how we don't pay attention to what really matters in life, which is the way we treat one another, the kind of love and compassion that we show to one another. I mean, people don't, those kind of things aren't really focused on in our society. So what I'm trying to do is bring that up in my record.
Yeah.
I'm trying to inspire people. I'm trying to bring about unity in the world.
Have you ever considered, and it's not that I want you to do so, but have you ever considered quitting? Like, you know, what the hell? Quit? You just leave the American life. Leave everything. You know, get a backpack, go to Thailand, and you know, forget about it.
No, I've never thought of that.
Not from like the ego-driven perspective of just being lazy, just doing nothing.
No, I'm not a lazy person.
No.
It's not in my molecular structure.
Is that a guilt thing? Like
no.
Catholicism, stuff like that?
No.
No, it's not? You got the ability to every now and then, well, I think every time, actually, to renew yourselves. Does it get harder when you get older? I mean, when people get older, they tend to, you know, not change anything anymore.
Well, I don't think anyone's going to accuse me of that. Not changing anything.
But I mean, does it get harder? Is it a tough job to do? Like there are less choices or anything, you know? You've done this, you've done that, been there.
No. I just think life is full of endless possibilities.
If you've made a record and it's fresh and it's not out there, how do you present it to the loved ones?
My husband was visiting me a lot in the recording studio,
so
he's been hearing it. In fact, you know, I kept playing it for him. And what do you think of this? What do you think of that? I mean, I forced him to listen to tons of stuff. So by now he knows each song inside and out, and I rely on his opinion. I want him to be a part of my creative process. But
you don't wait till it's finished
No, definitely not. I would never wait till anything was finished to show him.
No.
No. I want his input.
Is there anything you get nervous about anyway? I mean, I can't imagine that when you go on stage you're still nervous.
I'm nervous about playing guitar in front of people because I don't know how to do it really well yet, so I get nervous about doing it.
So the Letterman thing must have freaked you out.
Oh my God.
Completely. You were like naked on there.
Yeah, definitely.
So how's the guitar playing? Is there progress?
It's gotten a lot better since that first day, but I can't believe I had the balls to do that. I was so bad. Well,
is it like a thrill-seeking thing? Like, you know, and it's not to offend you, like the guitar playing isn't great, so, but you go up on stage and do it anyway.
No.
Is that like a thrill-seeking thing, or?
No, it's about challenging myself. A lot of times you just have to face your fear, you know? It was a good experience for me because ultimately I had to play guitar on stage on my tour, so I kind of threw myself into the fire and I had to learn very quick, and that's good. It's a good thing.
Is it one of those looks that you regret afterwards? That you think, oh my God, when I look at that now, or not even when you look at it now, because I got pictures of myself with mustaches. Horrible, but...
Yeah, well, every 5 minutes. I mean, I'm always seeing pictures of myself and going, ugh, what was I thinking?
But also from videos or looks or...
Oh, well, you know, I mean, sometimes I get a bit freaked out about my hairdos in the early 80s, but other than that, I'm fine. You don't have to worry about hairdo issues, do you?
No, I don't.
You have
I
no
don't
hair.
have to do it anymore. No. I used to have very long hair, though, but I shaved it all off. Do you ever question your own abilities?
I don't think about myself not being able to do things properly. I mean, if I'm ever critical about myself when I look in the mirror, it's usually just like scrutinizing myself physically and just going, ugh, I hate the way I look, which is not a very good state of mind to be in, and it, you know.
But it is important, right? I mean...
Well, I suppose, on the one hand,
for an artist, it is.
It's not really important. We just think it's important. Yeah, but I'm working on not being so critical of myself.
that we all pay for living the American life?
Well, the price that we all have to pay is that we end up at the end of our lives with all kinds of material things, but
you can't
nothing.
really shake them off, right? I mean, the materialism...
You didn't let me finish.
I'm very sorry.
It's all right. You Dutch people.
Oh, yeah, it's always us. Interrupting. I'll be quiet.
Well, it's that, you know, at the end of the day, when we stand before God, or however you want to describe that moment,
yeah.
He's not going to care about how much money we made, what kind of lists we were on, you know, what awards we won, how good we looked, how many fabulous pairs of shoes we own, how much money we made. All He's going to care about... Wait, I am not done.
The reason I interrupted you is because we keep wanting those things. Even you do.
Yeah,
right?
but you didn't let me finish.
All right, okay. I'm
All that's going to matter
okay.
is the state of our soul, what we've done for one another, how we've helped each other.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, emphasis in our society right now is not about helping one another. It's about becoming rich and famous and beautiful. So that is the downside of...
You got a solution for that to turn it around? I mean, besides inspiring people and telling those stories, I think it will never change, right?
No, it will change.
Really? How come you're so confident about that?
Because people's consciousness will change, because push is going to come to shove, and the world is going to be in such a state of chaos that it's going to be the only choice we have.
So you think actually people are going to, you know, the younger generation is not going to care about the sports shoes or, you know, the big car on the driveway?
I think that.
Oh, really?
I think they're going to really start caring about what matters.
That's good. I would love to see that. And then it's pretty... It's not an okay question. It's like...
God, is this the kissing question again?
Well, how am I doing on that part? You know,
that's still a no.
20% or like 0%? That's cold. Oh. Anyway, I wanted to ask you, how would you want to be remembered? But I think it's a bit early to do so.
Not as the person that kissed you.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is even hurting more. Oh. But what accomplishment that you've achieved so far is really like, it really represents Madonna.
How do I want to be remembered?
Yeah, how do you want to be remembered?
Oh, gosh.
Or is there something like, or an album, or a book, or a film that you think this really represents Madonna?
No, I mean, I want to be remembered as a good mother, a good friend, a good wife, a good teacher.
Yeah. This is the last question, right?
That's it. What's the last
I wanted to ask about the kiss.
No, you're not getting a kiss.
I hate it. Well, anyway, it was fun.
Does everyone have so much style in Holland?